Hey guys, it's Cool Flash here. I'm gonna take a seat. Um, so, um, I'm here to explain to you, uh, my OC's backstory. Cause I was on Duhad's live stream for not living the dream, to the end, and he was a bit confused of how my OC goes down. Alright, so, no, this will kind of contain spoilers for the fan fiction, so if you don't want spoilers, don't watch the video. Alright, for one, my OC was born in the Equestria Girls world, okay? He was human, and he's an orphan, okay? So, a year later, after Twilight, has gone back to her house after that situation, I come in, and, my OC's having trouble making friends. And, he's upset, so, but he doesn't show it. So, for the party, after the party, which is going to happen, I'm not going to spoil anything for that. He tries to sneak into the school because he forgot something there. Okay, and he, he sees his friend he met at the party, Flash Sentry. So he tries to lean on the statue. Now that was the second it was about to close, but I managed to get in, and it was gonna close, but I was in there, so I went into the Equestria, and it kind of screwed up the portal. This I'll explaining this later. So when he walks in, I'm a unicorn. A unicorn. Not even though my name's Prince Cool Flash, I earn that. So I earned it. I did something to get the title Prince and prove myself I am worthy of royalty. Some similar to what Twilight did, but some different. What else? What else would I want to say? So he is in the Crystal Empire, and he's wondering where he is, and Celestia finds him, kind of looking disappointed, cause, she don't know you, and she eventually brings me to the castle to study because I'm a unicorn, and she takes me under her wing as a student. So I'm living in Canterlot at the palace, but I never actually get any sleep. I just study. Literally, all I did was study, and and this video is to help some people. Duhad. Duhad. Yeah, I'm gonna help Duhad with this because he's a bit confused. Again, I just wanted to make that joke. And so back on a serious track. And 30 moons later, no, it could be 30 months or 30 days. Someone could explain that because it's either 30 moons, like each day would count as a moon, or every full moon. That's something I know from logic, or just plain out guessing. So, and then, so one day, Celestia decides he wants to get tested. She's gonna test him, see if he's good enough to become a alicorn, a prince. And I've been adopted by Princess Cadance and Shiny Armor. Sorry there. So I'm getting tested. So every pony I wake up, one of my cutie mark was off. This is when I think my cutie mark was put on, like my real legitimate cutie mark. You should know it, but you probably don't. It's a rainbow eclipse. It is a rainbow colored eclipse. Yeah, that's right. So, um, yeah, and I find I just like I'm like, get back to where you belong, and I hit the side of where my cutie mark was, right on the cutie mark, with, and that seemed to make it unconscious because it was a living being, not like it has a pony, but actually like jumping cutie marks. So I got it back in me with some magic, but that was kind of tough for me to do. So I realized something. I had Twilight and her friends come to me back to where they got the elements of harmony, and I performed a little spell, and an element of my own came. The element of friendship. I made this up. Okay? And well, I'm gonna say this. I thought that was gonna be in the box. Like, they're gonna add some seventh new character and have an element for him/her. So that's why I got that idea. And that it was an element of harmony for my world. Because ancient magic that was sealed away and put away somewhere where no one would ever find it. So I found that, but it wasn't had anything, so I just used my magic to hold it. So it sucked. But then we were managing to get every pony's cutie marks back on, and Celestia came by and told me that I had passed the test. And I asked what test, and then she just turns me into an alicorn. So I'm like, I'm surprised. Every pony's surprised. So then, I think a month later, Celestia says to me and Twilight, "All right, one of you will get a chance to rule the Sapphire Kingdom." And she at first it was going to go for it was if she first offered to me, then she said if you don't accept them, then Twilight has to be the ruler. I thought about it for a second and said I didn't want to put Twilight through that. I wanted her to be with her friends, and and this was before season 4, and only a few days after Equestria Girls aired. So that is the exact time I made my OC. The exact time I made my OC. So it's pretty recent OC. Don't ask why it took so long to make it. I just did. So, and so I said, okay, I'll be the ruler of it, and I had to run a fair. So, and similar to the Crystal Empire Fair, except a bit different. I'll explain that in a different video. So, and yeah, on that topic. So, and I'm gonna say this: before I became an alicorn, a few weeks after I've been living in Ponyville because I got a house there, I've decided to make a magic shop because I love magic in real life, and so I'm making my goddamn OC like it too. So, but of course he was a unicorn, so it didn't really matter. And my OC doesn't really like using magic, even though he's skilled in it. I wouldn't say better than Celestia, probably a little bit better than Twilight. My OC is a bit faster than Rainbow Dash, only slightly. So if I get tired before Rainbow Dash does, she can beat me in a race. But if I decide just to hold out and I don't get tired for the entire race, I probably can beat Rainbow Dash. Well, I can beat Rainbow Dash. But if she decides she wants to pull a Sonic Rainboom in the middle of the race, which, in fact, my OC can do, and then, well, I'm going to knock her over, and she's going to win the race. If she's that darn determined. But, I'm also, as some of you may know, I'm also a Wonderbolt member, my OC is, and, I decided, that, so, I went to night school because I didn't know the day after I, became an alicorn. I'm like, alright, so I was actually an amazing flower to the Wonderbolts. I had one hour worth of classes before I became Wonderbolt. I showed off a pretty cool tricks I just made up, and I actually did a rainbow by accident, and they made me a Wonderbolt member. So that's the story with that. So no, he was not born in Equestria. He was born in the Equestria girls' world. So as you should know, I met. Well, you should know by the fanfiction that I'm gonna put out, or I put up a video on it, and yeah. So, but I'm gonna let you know this. I'm gonna be doing a Let's Read, for The Pony Dead soon. So keep an eye out for that. So, and I'm gonna say one more thing. I have a pet Ursa Major. I wanted a unique animal. Not too unique, but Fluttershy had it, and she said I can take care of it if I wanted to, and I said sure, I'll take care of it. It will be my pet. I take very much care of Jarsel. Yeah, that's his name, Jarsel. So there's my my OC's backstory. If I have to redo this, I'll redo it. So yeah, I'll say bye, every pony. This has been fun. Now, if you enjoyed this video, be sure to subscribe. And, if you want to, if you don't know who Doohot is, then I'll link his channel to the description below if I remember. And if I don't remember, if I don't remember to do it while it's being uploaded, I'll edit it and put it in there. So, goodbye, every pony. This has been fun. Hope this helped you. Bye-bye.